I am what you would call an independent voter. I don't particularly trust either party as a whole, Democrats or Republicans, and that's including MAGA. The way I see it, the government is full of rich or well-to-do people who are trying to convince me that they relate to me and my situation better than the rich, well-off people on the other side. I'm not believing either one of you, to be perfectly honest with you. In 2016, I didn't really like either candidate, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. So, me and all my wisdom, I went and voted for myself. Wasn't that smart? In 2020, I begrudgingly voted for Joe Biden, mostly because of the way the COVID-19 pandemic was handled by Donald Trump. I feel like he was more divisive than helpful. 2024, unless something drastically changes, I will be voting for Joe Biden again. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but that's where I am. I am what you would call anti-MAGA. Once Donald Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election, he kind of crossed a line with me that is no coming back from. It's one thing to really feel like you won the election. It's another thing to exhaust every opportunity, every legal opportunity you have, and then try to go outside of the law and try to make things happen your own way. And on top of that, whether it was intentional or not, you really played your part in inciting a riot. You can call it what you want to call it, but I know what I saw on TV with my own eyes. It is what it is. Donald Trump lost. He lost plain and simple. If he was so strong, how did he even manage to allow someone to steal an election from him while he was the sitting president in the first place? That doesn't really sound like a strong president to me. And if he truly feels like the election and the system is rigged against him, what makes him think he will win this time? Again, that's if he truly thinks it was rigged against him. I even considered voting for Trump for his second term in 2020, but that was pre-COVID, and COVID changed all of that. My views on Donald Trump's presidency pre-COVID was he did some things I liked and he did some things I didn't like, as is the story with just about every president before him and after him. My views on his presidency during and after COVID, though, are a totally different story. Instead of uniting the nation, he took that time to divide the nation like I've never seen before. I hear people say President Obama divided the country, but I never heard President Obama get up there and talk red state, blue state at a time where the country needed some answers and needed somebody to look to. I really thought if Trump acted presidential during the pandemic and he brought us all together as a president should, as the president normally does in a time of crisis, I felt like he was going to get a second term. But the way he acted during the pandemic is what I think guaranteed he did not get back into office. He already had a lot of people that didn't like him, and he didn't make any friends during the pandemic. Matter of fact, he lost friends, and that's right now in the government. He's also losing friends left and right. Republicans are retiring, they're getting out of there. All Republicans aren't MAGA, and all MAGA aren't Republicans. So yeah, since these are my two choices, I will vote for Joe Biden again. Do I think he's done the best job ever? I wouldn't say so, but I also wouldn't say that he has done an awful job like a lot of people try to make it seem. And I also don't think he's trying to destroy the country, and I don't think he's evil. Now, this video right here is about Alabama's new Carly Russell bill and what it means for future fake kidnappings. Spoiler alert, they ain't playing with y'all no more. And as always, I'm Jay from somewhere in the middle, and I approve this message.